Boy, can you imagine, right? He's talking about how strenuous it is physically, sweating, and then in all this humidity, man. At least they can jump in the river if they want to.
Dip in there. When I go on one, I end up often falling in anyway, so I feel like it's. I'm ready to swim. I see people on paddle boards sometimes in like not normal clothes like jeans, but like clothes that they don't want to get wet in. I'm like, they're clearly better at this than I am, because I assume I'm going swimming.
It's a flex, right?
Wouldn't be so. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's just you're just out there in jeans. No big deal. I got it. Really, really sticky stuff, as Coco noted. I mean, this is about as humid as our air will get at any point during the summer. Dew points in the mid 70s. Briefly in Sanford, up to 77 was the dew point about an hour ago. We've got some showers and thunderstorms. You can start to see them kind of lining up a bit here. We do have a flash flood warning that's still in effect. I think they're going to cancel that shortly. And we've got a tornado watch back to our west. I think, although I'm running out of time to be right on this, I think they're going to put a tornado watch box kind of like this that might just scrape into Oxford County and York County too, so we'll keep an eye on that. There's a lot of shear here, so spin in the atmosphere. But what we're really more concerned about is the moisture, the amount of moisture here. That's why there's a flood watch in effect. We have that flash flood warning in effect as well until 7:45. And so there's a lot of tropical moisture, not only in the air that you feel outside, but also in the clouds. And so when it rains, it can rain much harder than it typically would be able to at this latitude. That's the easiest way to explain it. So at 11 o'clock tonight, you can see some really heavy downpours in the mountains and foothills. My guess is, corresponding with this, we would have some flash flood warnings there. Notice there's a lot less activity, though, along the coastline. If anything, we see some fog roll in there. It's a warm night. We're spent in the 70s again. It's very, very sticky. Some showers around tomorrow morning, and then we may be able to break out to some sun over southern and western Maine in the afternoon, driving temperatures into the upper 80s to around 90 degrees. The dew points are going to be about the same, maybe a tiny bit lower than today, but I'm not sure that you would really perceive the difference there. Then we settle things down on Friday and into the weekend. So total rainfall amounts, you can see, are lower than originally modeled, and they're also farther north. I think some of this will sneak its way down into Rangeley, for example, and maybe Berlin, New Hampshire. But it doesn't look to be so much rain that we can't handle it widespread. Just a couple of flash flood warnings are likely. The story after that is just how summery this stretch is going to be. Temperatures upper 80s, low 90s, dew points stay high. If you look at these little flags down here, we go from oppressive to humid. And humid is still implying a dew point around 70 straight through the weekend. The weekend looks good, by the way. We do have a chance for a shower, I think, early in the day along the coast on Saturday, and then later in the day in the mountains on Saturday, but most of the day is dry. And I think Sunday looks good too. 90 again, 91, 89 just to be cute. I mean, we definitely could be 90 on Wednesday too. So yeah, there we go. It's going to be a hot stretch, and not much of a coast versus inland temperature gradient. Maybe a few degrees, but not a huge one.
All right, really feeling like summer.
Yeah.
Keith, thanks so much.